Mixed lighting setup using flash and continuous lighting. In this example, we are photographing an artist's book that has a highly reflective grid for its cover. The challenge here is to illustrate how three-dimensional the book is and also pull out the reflective qualities of the cover. I also wanted to create some negative space around the book to hopefully include some shadow and some reflection detail. Two flashlights with 80cm softboxes are set either side of the work at a skewed angle and at different heights. The output of each power pack is 150 watts per second, which gives a light meter reading of f9. The camera's aperture is set to f9 and the shutter speed at 125th of a second. This first image is well exposed but doesn't highlight the reflective qualities and also looks a little flat to me. Bringing in a deado light at a low angle gives a continuous ambient light to skim across the book, which should add greater texture to the book. In this second image, it's possible to see the effect of the ambient light through the warmer tone and enhanced shadow. With the main studio lights now turned off, it's possible to see the impact of the deado light on the entire scene. This will aid visualization for the repositioning of this light. There seems to be no real difference between this and the previous image, as the flash remains the major light source and is dominating. By lowering the output of the right power pack to a setting of 94 and slowing down the shutter speed to 1/50th of a second, this allows more of the ambient light to become visible, although there are now some distracting shadows in the grid detail. Through lowering the shutter speed to a 15th of a second, this allows the ambient light to become even more evident, allowing more warmth and reflections to show through. This results in an image that shows the physical depth of the book and also the reflective nature of the cover, whilst adding some interest to the backdrop. Often, different elements of images work better. I quite like aspects of the first and the last images. By compositing these images together, it's possible to create a new image which brings together the most desirable elements of the previous two images.